Hey speedy people, my name's Chelsea. I'm a hybrid athlete as well as a physio that works in the rehab coaching space. Today we're going to talk about the thing that everyone loves talking about, training plans. We're going to talk about why these training plans that you so love are actually setting you up for failure and injury. Every rep, every set, every minute, and every meter is adding stress to your body. This is called fatigue overload. If you manage this correctly, it's what creates performance. It's what builds progress. But if you don't, it sets you up for an even higher risk of injury than what you previously were at. Hybrid athletes are at some of the highest risks for injuries because we're constantly pushing, running faster, building endurance, building strength, and we're doing this all under fatigue. So some of those early warning signs is going to be when your body feels sore for many days after, and not just your typical post-workout soreness. This is when something is specifically triggering one spot and it's just not going away. Another thing to look out for is if you are constantly pushing yourself so hard, but your performance is actually starting to decline. Probably means you're doing way too much. Or if you have a niggle that just won't go away, it's probably going to lead to a long-term injury if you don't get on top of it right away. Let's take me, for example. Here's myself, who was about 6-7 months ago training to her full maximum, pushing herself day in, day out, double session days, barely taking a rest day, and also just pretending that everything was fine, that she was coping with the high intensity workload on top of a full-time job. That was not going well. She burnt out, she got injured, she had to take 2 months off. Let's go to athlete number 2. We'll say it's myself now. I'm currently training 4 double days a week and I'm actually taking 2 rest days a week. This is allowing my body on top of a full-time job to be able to compensate, get the training that I'm trying to get into my body and let it absorb, and also still hit all of my performances at their peak. So here's the problem with training plans. They follow the same program. Volume goes up, intensity goes up. Your body is meant to adapt. But the thing people don't understand is that your tendons, your muscles, your bones, everything adapts at different speeds. So you can't just do this linear increase all the time. It's not gonna work. You're gonna get injured, you're gonna burn out, and you're probably going to feel fatigued for every single session, which should not be the case. Your muscles are going to build strength far faster than your tendons, ligaments, and joints are going to be. And that's why they're so susceptible to injuries. You also have the fact that hybrid athletes are notorious for doing double days. You run in the morning, you stack that up with a strength or a high rock session in the evening. We also do double threshold days, which means you are pushing your body to its threshold twice, morning, PM. And how's your body meant to recover, especially with outside lifestyle factors of poor sleep, working multiple jobs, trying to clean, cook, take care of yourself, have social time? Our bodies just cannot hold up anymore. Now you're probably wondering, how do I do better at this? How am I going to avoid injury with my training plan? Well, here's some simple tips that you can use every single day that'll help you. First off, track your training, track your load, track your intensity. You could even use a simple 1 to 10 RPE scale. It's that simple. Just track what you're doing and how your body is responding to it. The second one is using injury prehab to help your body and your tissues be prepared and stable for when it comes to the hard workouts. That is simple, but no one's doing it. And that's the problem we're facing. The third thing is keep your hard days hard and keep your easy days easy. There's no point in pushing hard 5 to 7 days a week. It's not going to do you any good, especially if you're not taking rest days. So take those rest days too. It's actually what helps your body absorb all the training that you're putting it through. Lastly, listen to your body. It's going to tell you what it needs and what it doesn't need. I'm going to be going through in future videos how to track your biometrics to understand when your body is recovering and when you're at a higher risk of injury based on not recovering from sessions. But if you can track your body and know when it needs to stop and when it needs a break, rather than pushing through just to tick off a workout, you're going to be set up better for the future. I just want to preface this too. Being fatigued does not equal being strong or being superior than someone else. Having an excess of fatigue will create fatigue overload, which then causes an injury. So you're better off just taking that break, listening to your body, and doing what's best for you. We need to stop seeing fatigue as this badge of honor that we have pushed ourselves to this breaking point, and that's amazing. The most consistent, high-performing athletes are the ones that monitor their body, they take breaks when they need to, and they know how to train properly. They don't push themselves into this fatigue overload state without allowing their body time to recover. We need to start using fatigue as this measure to know whether or not we need to train harder, push back, so that we can actually finish a season injury-free rather than just pushing through a plan just to get to the end of it while you're at your breaking point. Follow along and subscribe for more information on injury tips and how to make your training better.